Well, as we sit here on Friday, it looks like a decimated Seahawks offensive line going into the game against the Houston Texans. Max Unger out. Looks like it's a triceps thing or an arm thing with him. Breno Giacomini, we kind of found out earlier in the week. Looks like he's going to be out there. Both game time decisions, but both listed officially as doubtful, right?
Officially doubtful.
And we know Max Unger is out, so it means McQuiston moves over. We know Russell Okung is out, so McQuiston moves over. In other words, one starter left who's playing in the position that he was supposed to be in, and that's J.R. Sweezy, the guy with the least experience. I've talked at length, Bob, about how much I love the depth of the Seahawks. I mean, almost everywhere they seem to have great depth. Is it being tested or what on that offensive line, though? Holy cow.
It's being tested in a big way. It's being tested on the road against a very, very formidable pass rush and a very formidable pass rusher in J.J. Watt, and then to a lesser extent Brian Cushing on that defense. So we're going to see what these guys are made of. They're all being put in different spots. We've got James Carpenter in there, who I think we both agree probably wouldn't be starting right now if everybody were healthy. He's a guy that still needs to work his way back into shape. We saw him get tuned up a little bit here and there, even against the Jaguars. So I don't feel great about it, to be honest. I mean, even Sweezy, who's the one starter in the same spot, is a bit of a hit-and-miss guy still. He's still learning the offensive line position. He's a natural defensive lineman. So we're going to see. And then on right tackle, you're going to see Michael Bowie out there.
That's the one. I mean, we understand Sweezy was a seventh-round pick last year, becomes a starter. Michael Bowie, a seventh-round pick this year, was inactive for the first week. That's the only thing they have in common. They were seventh-round picks. He did not win a job. This is not a knock on him or anything like that, but you're really putting out a guy there who you weren't, I think, expecting all that much from. And to me, he's going to be the key guy to watch here, because if it's not him, it's Alvin Bailey at this point, who's also a rookie. I mean, they don't have any kind of experience depth at that spot. And if he's and that's the thing, you brought up Sweezy, he's next to Sweezy, who's very inexperienced as well. So all of a sudden that right side of the offensive line looks really frightening.
Well, because you think, and I think we know that Sweezy still relies on the experience and expertise of Max Unger on his left and Breno Giacomini on his right to sort of make sure he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. The line calls that are happening there, blocking assignments, things like that. And Max Unger is really the general there. So instead, you're going to have Lemuel Jean-Pierre is your center. Now, I'm not sure why anybody would feel great about this, but I guess the one upside is we're going to get a very good look at the depth on offensive line in this game.
Indeed we are. If they can win this one, look out. Maybe Jim Moore's right. 16-0. Be a first.